Creative Katie, Karen Birchall here for Index Card Day 2017. We are on the homeward stretch. This is card number 46. The prompt was love and my sentiment, be kind. If you're already a subscriber, check to see and check the option to be notified of the next video when a new video comes out. So I'm going to start with a non-gessoed card. Reason being, I'm going to put on a jelly print, so there's no need to put gesso on at this stage. I don't plan on putting a whole lot of water or anything. So for this ICAD, I went into my big blue box, my filing cabinet, and pulled out my red file folder and went through all of my jelly prints and braided papers and colored papers and coffee filters. Anything that's red kind of goes in that folder. This was one of them. And it was a smaller one, which is why I hadn't used it on a page, but I absolutely loved it. It has some metallic in it. One thing that I really love about doing mono printing and using my Jelly Arts jelly plate is I love, playing with colors, and then I come up with some really neat color combinations. So this paper is similar to mulberry paper. I don't know if it's traditional mulberry paper. I'm not even sure how it got into my stash. I've got some braided papers there, and I'm just cutting out different sizes of hearts. In the end, I use the mulberry paper and this one here that looks like plaid, and I created that by using corrugated cardboard. And I think I have a video where I am using my Jelly Arts jelly plate and I'm making that plaid effect. If I find it, I will put a link to it for you. I sometimes like to cut out the heart. You get like a ringed heart as well as the solid hearts, and that just adds a little. In the end, I don't end up using that one on this card, but you should know me by now, but this ends up back in the stash and it'll show up on some ATC, ICAD, art journal page, or even in my planner. Are you into planning, using the Happy Planner or some other planner? Well, I have a series of videos where I am using the mixed media techniques and my mixed media stash and materials to decorate my planner. I refuse to buy all the wonderful, it's so tempting, wonderful supplies that come with the planner, and I just create using what I already have. And it's actually quite nice because of some of the things that I have that I don't use on my art journal page so much, I'm able to use on my planner. So that feels good, kind of in the spirit of hashtag use your stash. So I am simply continuing to cut larger and smaller, some really tiny hearts. I just want to build interest on this. And just kind of layer the hearts, overlapping. Some are off the page, some are on the page. So while I do all this on camera, I cut some more off camera and play with the composition till I get something that I like. Now, if you have a whole bunch of hearts, different colors, different textures, you can layer them like I did, or you could have them more separate so you see more of the background. Try it one way, try it the other way. Take a picture and see which one you like. This ICAD or this technique that I'm using here, would be a very nice thing for the front of a card for Valentine's Day, or just a thank you card. So I'm using my gel medium to glue everything down. I'll put a link to some of my videos where I just demonstrate using my Jelly Arts jelly plate. I am far from an expert, but maybe you'll see a color combination or a technique that I use that you'll be able to incorporate into what you do. I say it's a good video if I get one good idea on it. So then I grab my Shiraz Inktense pencil, and I'm thinking this is going to be dark enough. And so I trace out around it and then activate it with water. So I'm speeding up this video because this takes some time. As you might find with a lot of the finishing stuff, it just takes more time. But with this card, because you're using all existing colored papers, the time is spent in the finishing. Sometimes I like creating these kind of pages or cards because you're not getting out all your paint. So it's a little bit simpler. So there you see me activating it. And then I grab my Stabilo All pencil. And I'm not sure where exactly in this process I realized that I did not grab my black one, I grabbed my blue one. And when I realized that, I kind of looked at it and I really actually liked the effect. It wasn't as stark as the black, so I just kept on going with my blue. Happy accident. Love those. I'm really happy with how these hearts just popped after using my Stabilo All pencil. I'm using my acrylic black paint around the edge, but if you didn't, you could take your Stabilo and go around the outside edge with it if you were doing a non-paint day. So after a quick dry, so I get out my gold and I thin it down. And as usual, I put way too much gold paint down, but I use that later and splatter it on some jelly plate prints that I have out. I'm just splattering the gold there just to give it a little extra shimmer. Then I fussy cut the sentiment and I'm just applying that with gel medium. I like this font. It was one that I downloaded from defont.com. If I find the name of it, I will put it in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the close-ups of the finish ICAD. Bye for now.